Hello, YouTube. I'm Smoker Cowboy Chris coming at you again. I'm getting ready to smoke my Savinelli 320 with Eric Stuckby, 4th generation, 1855. And today, I have a YABO. I was going to use my GoPro, but the battery indicator indicated only one bar left, and I didn't know how long it would. How long it would take to before it would go off, so I'm just using my phone. And so today I have a YABO. I'm subbed to a channel called Cigar Vixen. It's it's a lady, and she does cigar reviews and stuff like that. Well, she she had a video that she had up. It was a pairing video. Cigars and cigar and a spirit. Well, in that one, she was going to give away a box of cigars. And so all you had to do was tell her what you paired your cigars with. Well, I entered. I didn't think I'd win. So many. So many people that are sub to her. Sorry for the background noise. I've got the windows open, and then I decided I had a fan in the basement, and I decided to try something here and see if, but anyway, so I won, and I'm like, okay, because like I said, I didn't think I would win. Because normally, I've won a few contests on here, but not as many as a lot of other people, and so, well, it came in the mail today, and so this is just a if I remember correctly, I think it's boxer. 5, I think. Oh, I don't know. But, this is what they are. I don't know how well. Let's go ahead and go ahead and take the cellophane off and open up the box. And I was, yeah. I was pretty stoked when, you know, I was like, oh, I won that box of cigars. Like, I'm like, how do they ever win? And I just thought, you know, that I would. That since there's so many people, and I don't know how she did it or how she drew, because she didn't do a video on that. So, and of course, most seems like most women that smoke cigars are real pretty, and she is. I think she's from, what's she's from San Diego, California, and she knows her stuff. I mean, you can tell she knows what she's doing. And I just like watching her. And she travels all over the country. And she's been to a lot of the factories. And oh, there we go. Ooh. Too bad there's only 5 in here. I mean, but here's. Just look onto it. Just look onto it. Oh. I think I may have to light one of these up later on tonight. So, anyway, yeah. And also, I'm drinking some coffee along with this. But, I just got back from, going to the Home Depot, as my dad would call it. Good old Home Depot. Well, it's been long enough of not having my ham radios set up in my vehicle, and a lot of these newer vehicles aren't radio friendly at all. I mean, my sister and her husband, my brother-in-law, they've got one of those Teslas. I could get you could put a small ham radio probably in there, but I think it would have problems. They don't draw much when they're just, receiving and you're not transmitting. But when you go start transmitting, and since the Tesla's all battery operated, I mean that's it. It's not hybrid or anything. Granted, I mean, well, I do have one radio that does 100 watts. And I have a feeling that if I was to do that, the car will probably shut off. So, yeah. So, I've come up with this idea. Well, actually, I kind of stole a little bit, but it's not gonna. It's gonna be. It's the same concept, but it's different than what. There's this. It's a laptop mount is what it is. It's Boy, this tobacco's mighty good. Yes, it is. Mighty good. And, called RAM. RAM. Well, I know a few people that, I don't know how they've configured it to hold the radios, because it's a laptop mount, so it's got it's a flat surface, and then you put your laptop on top of it and lock it down. Well, and they're kind of expensive mounts, and because if your vehicle's one of the vehicles on the list, then what you would do with that, you'd basically you don't have to drill any holes. You take your bolts out of your passenger's front, the passenger front seat, and bolt it down. Well, when I looked up my vehicle, it's a Nissan Murano. There's not. The only thing that come up when I typed all the information in is it was a general mount that you had to drill holes. And I'm like, well, I could make something myself for a lot less money, and I'm hoping this is going to work. I mean, it's gonna be interesting, but that also got me thinking. What if I patented that? I thought, hey, I'm gonna try to see if I can patent that design. And if for some reason this new business venture my dad and I are on doesn't pan out, I'll go to Dad and say, look, here's what I came up with. And I'm going to try to patent it. And because I'm sure all the rest of the amateur radio operators out there would love to have something like that. That it's not going to... I don't know how much it actually would be. Because, well, I didn't spend that much. But however, this is just the prototype. And the prototypes always look different than the actual product. Because number one, I don't have equipment to... nor do I have the space to... I've got my... Well, I'm working on getting my garage cleaned out, and I'll have a shop. But... I don't have the means to do any kind of bending or anything to really... And a lot of people, when they think of something and they design it, they don't have the means to, you know. So the prototype's always going to look rough. But, so I took their idea and kind of modified it. And I'll keep you updated on that, you know. But somehow I gotta make it... I'm making it to the exact size of my widest radio. And all three of my radios aren't that wide. But I took the widest radio that I had, and then I got some of that. Home Depot's got that flat sheet metal, and that's what. So that's going to be the base of it. And then I've got some angle brackets and some of those aluminum flat bars. And I don't know what it's going to take to patent something. But any words? Other than that, not doing too bad. But however, I know you could see I have a... It's a byproduct of eczema. I had eczema as a baby. And just one day after I mowed the grass, you know, I thought I got into something because it was kind of a weird way it came up. You know, I thought, you know, oh, I got into something. And then my wife's aunt, she's a surgical nurse out at the hospital. She thought it might be poison ivy or something. Well, it didn't spread like, you know, because it was all, and well, it has flared up again. It has flared up. And problem is, see, I didn't have some of my creams for a while, but also stress will make this flare up, and and that's what's happened. The only thing that I had left is on my legs, and so I wear jeans all the time. So, and it's flared up, so the dermatologist, I think he's gonna try to put me on Taltz. But however, my insurance doesn't cover it. Well, he said, we'll let the insurance reject it, and then the manufacturer of Taltz will pay some, and then I'll pay like $25. So I don't know how that's going to work. So if anybody out there is like the religious and praying people, kind of keep me in your thoughts and prayers. It's bad, and he put me on some antibiotic, and he put me on an antibiotic because it was kind of infected too. He said so. I don't know. So anyway, I guess with that, I'll let you all go, and we'll see you and talk to you all later. So this is Pipe Smoke Cowboy Chris. Stay smoking, my friends. Keep smoking the good stuff. And God bless, and we'll see you on the next video.